This episode of Geek-Men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Nerd Gear, SWA Sabers, and the Madness Entertainment Group. All right, welcome to another ADHD Theater. I'm your host, Dustin. I got Nem and Ghost Pepper in the house. How's it going, everybody?
Whoop.
What's up?
Yeah, man.
What's going on? I'm ready to get my weapon, my holy weapons, and hunt down Mr. Hyde
Yeah,
Get my tomatoes out.
and 3 hot vampire chicks. So,
As you can
yeah,
see.
yeah, that's true. Very much. Hey, Woody's got a new member badge. Cool.
Sweet.
And hey, y'all, it's my mom
what's up?
in the chat.
Hey, Mom.
How's it going?
What's
Okay.
up, Ms. Yo?
Anyway,
We're gonna take Dustin out drinking. So.
yeah, right.
Take
I
it to
don't,
Columbus, Georgia.
I don't know if I even would drink if I was in a social setting. I mean, I don't know.
I can't
would.
drink. I'm allergic to alcohol, believe it or not. So
Really? Okay. Well,
yeah.
Look, y'all can just take me out and buy me drinks then.
Okay. That's the way it works.
Y'all can poke fun at me once I get sloshed.
Oh boy.
Ghost is gonna be like, I'll have a drink and I'll have their drinks as well. So
Yep. I'll take 2 bottles of this.
Yeah, I mean, like, so story here. A couple of my friends were like, they thought they were at this point in their life where they thought beer was the greatest thing of all time.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, no, we just got to find the right, your beer. We just got to find your beer. So they brought a ton of beer over to the house, different varieties. They went and picked up all this stuff. And so they're like, okay, now this is made of this, and you'll taste a thing of this or a hint of that. And they hand it to me. I'm like, nope, that's terrible. That's awful. And then it got passed over to my wife, and she would try it, and she's, whatever. And then I would take another and another, and it's just like, yep, nope, none of them were for me. They all smelled like crap and all that stuff. Meanwhile, my wife's over there, and she's like, oh, I'm good. Let's.
Yeah.
she drank all of it, just
later.
bottomed all of it, and she had some vodka that they brought vodka over, and of course they got the plastic bottle vodka, which everyone knows is like the bottom shelf or whatever. Anyway, she didn't care. She's like, oh yeah, I don't even taste it. It doesn't taste anything anymore. And it's just like, okay, no, all right, let's just call it settled there.
Yeah, but plastic bottle vodka is not for me anymore.
Yeah,
and it's a long story, but it's just not for me anymore at all.
Like 2 years ago, I don't drink. I didn't drink that often before I found out I was allergic. 2 years ago, I was drinking, and my wife was looking at me. She's like, we've got a bottle of wine for Christmas or something. I was drinking some wine, and she's looking at me. She's like, what's wrong? My face is all red, and like I'm in pain. She's like, you look like you're in pain. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm drunk. And she's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, she's like, I was like, I'm feeling a little buzz. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, well, when you drink, it's like when your face starts to hurt and you can't feel your lips and everything's tingling. She's like, no, that's not normal. And so my whole life that had been going on. So then I went to the doctor. I asked him about it. No, you're one of that 2% of the population that you have an allergic reaction to alcohol. I was like, oh well, that's good to know. So
can you use like rubbing alcohol then, like on your wounds and things?
Yeah, no, as long as I'm not drinking it,
Okay. As long as you're not consuming.
But yeah,
that's funny.
I was like, oh yeah, like that normal thing when you drink and your face starts to hurt and your whole body is like all sensitive, like everything hurts. She's like, no, that's not how alcohol works.
That's supposed to happen anyway.
It's supposed to like not hurt anymore. The pain is supposed to go away. Yes, I've never heard of that. I've never met anyone allergic to alcohol. So here we go.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. Well, tip my hat off to you then. I had probably the best compliment was to me was one of my friends who also was coincidentally one of the people who brought over all the beer and stuff was trying to find my alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
And he's like, you don't have to have a drink to have a good time at one of your parties. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
It's like I took that as a compliment. It's like, all right, well, I take that as a compliment, man. That's cool.
You need to, at that point, you need to embrace your inner taco and be like, all you got to do is drink all of this in and run your hands down your body.
Oh yes,
Like,
Taco's been getting us in trouble.
I'm more prone to the herbal essence myself. Smells better. It smells better.
The
Fish in the
herbal
shower.
essence.
Fish in the shower.
Herbal essence. You remember those commercials?
Yes.
You know, women were
And they're
showering with that. Yeah, it's like, what in the
yeah.
hell is in that shampoo?
Half
Right.
naked, having a great time. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then you look at the shape of the shampoo bottle. You're like, what's going on here?
I know. And then, you know, and then of course I'm not saying this for anyone in particular, but you might be a newly married young man and your wife comes home with everything from the grocery store and you happen to notice that there's some herbal essence shampoo in there and you're kind of like, I don't know what's going on here.
I might need to try
Did
that
you just
first.
throw it away?
No,
I don't. I know. I've seen the commercials. I don't want that in your shower.
Let me
I'm
try
like,
that first. This makes
suddenly I'm jealous of a shampoo bottle.
Oh, that's funny.
None of that herbal essence here. I'm going to get
Man,
head and shoulders.
They need to make commercials great again, man.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
talking to somebody about that a few months ago. Like that commercial. Remember, I don't know if you guys have Carl's Jr. where you live, but out here we had these Carl's Jr. commercials.
We
that
have
were like,
Hardee's.
yeah, but those things were like borderline something you would watch on Skinamax late at night. I was like,
Oh,
what in the
really?
world is going on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They're she like Paris Hilton sitting on a car eating a burger, you know, in a
Yeah.
bikini
Oh, yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Jeez.
You ever see
like-
the band commercials from like Skittles and stuff like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's so good. It's so
Yeah.
They're
bad.
funny.
I mean, it's so bad.
I just remember those commercials
never seen
coming
them,
on,
Dustin?
and
I'll
I'm
send you a
like covering
compilation.
my kids' eyes, man. It's like you can't watch that hamburger commercial. So you know, it's like, but Dad, you're watching it. Yeah, I can watch it. You can't watch it. So it's like,
I'm watching so that you don't have to watch it.
yes, I'm supervising.
That's how this works. Parenting.
Taste testing for you. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine.
I don't know. But so have you guys seen anything good recently? Any new series you're watching?
I'm gonna let Ghosty go first. I'll go after
I mean, the only thing I religiously watch anymore is the Landman. And
Oh,
then,
okay. Yeah.
did you see that Landman got like went viral and got all kind of the left wing news was all pissy about one of the episodes?
Is that the one with
Which
Billy Bob
episode?
Thornton?
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I forget. I think it's the latest episode. I want to say, but okay. So, in a nutshell, there's these. The series is full of super hot chicks. I'm talking about. Good Lord, they are all over the top hot, right? Well,
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton's daughter is like going to college, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And
yeah.
so she goes to college, and she's, you know, when you're a freshman, you have to do the stay on campus thing. You have to bump or
Yeah.
do the you know, where you live with somebody.
Yeah.
Well, the person she's living with is total like almost bald-headed libtard they them thingy, and she starts spouting
Yes.
off some of this bullshit at this super cute hot blonde girl that has only lived like just as wild as she wants to. She don't know nothing about none of this. She gives a shit about politics. She just wants to
Right.
have fun, you know what I'm saying? She just like don't care, never even watch TV because she's outside doing fun shit all the time.
Mhm.
And this liberal whatever is like, yeah, you gotta honor my pronouns and all this shit. She just bland blast her. She's like,
Yeah. You can't listen to music. You need to pet
Yeah.
my ferret.
all these things you have to call me these things because, you know, and it was all about pronouns or something,
Mm-hmm.
the conversation. And the blonde chick, you know, at first glance you think she's just like some dumb bimbo, but she's really spitting some truth.
Yeah.
Like just way real people think at this chick that's like so it anyway, without giving it away and stuff.
She said why would I call you they, them when you're really she, her? Or, you know, isn't that just sort of weird? Because it's not, that's a plural pronoun,
Yeah, and it
and
was just
you're
like
not plural.
it was like
So,
making fun of them
yeah.
without making fun. Like she's just quote unquote having a conversation.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
really,
totally.
it was just like destroying every single argument that they have about why I have to call you a thee or a they or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Anyway, it went super viral. I do tend to whenever the new episode comes out, it's like I may not watch it right then, but I just can't wait to watch it.
Yeah.
You know, and the last one was, man, it was spicy. I'm telling you, it's
Yeah.
just like unbelievably like just the whole thing turned completely a 180. So I don't know what's going to happen. So it's
So
been really good.
what were people saying about it, that they were just so up in arms about that conversation?
Oh, they were
or?
the new. I want to say like CNN or something. They had a panel of folks on like pissed off, like this is not acceptable, and they're just blah 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 blah. You know, just crying and whining about it.
Mm.
Meanwhile, it's the #1 show ever right
Mm-hmm.
now. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And there was this one panelist that was on there that was kind of on the think like normal people side. And they were like, look, when you do things that 80% of the population is towards, you get rewarded. Like you get rewarded with views and likes and
Yeah.
donations and things like that. When 80% of the population really is out there thinking you people are freaking mentally ill.
Yeah.
But the 20% is louder somehow
Yeah.
and trying to make people think this shit's normal. And it's not. So finally, there's a series out there that is actually hit tippity top, and it ain't about no bullshit. Like, and then it introduces it itself and then destroys it. It was fantastic to watch.
Speaking as someone who lives behind enemy lines here in the People's Republic, let me tell you that the left will not tolerate anything that doesn't like kowtow to exactly what they want. So
yeah,
and I've lived here my whole life. So when I tell you that I have trigger warnings, that I have been hurt, I've got stories, man. So I just like was it Kitty from Flip City? The two of us got down to talk because she's a lifelong Californian, and we only live like 20 miles from each other. We were talking about stuff. Yeah, we found out we live like really close, and we're talking about stuff. We're just like, why the frick are we still living in California? I don't know if we can show this picture, but the two of you can see the picture because I don't know who's watching. But oh yeah, that's for the people that were complaining. So.
Hold on, real quick. Just leave it there for 1 second. Hold on, let me get it. Let me settle down. I gotta save image as. Save. Thank you. All right, you're good.
That's my go-to response on NIM in the AM now.
Yep, that's sticker material now, sir.
I don't know. That is the thing. It's weird how it is weird, that situation where it's like, I mean, she could have probably handled it maybe a little bit better, but I feel like she argued and it wasn't putting her down at the same time. Like she was trying to have a conversation, and that's the thing that I liked about it.
I mean, technically, the cutie pie. All right, we're gonna go libtard and cutie pie. All right, so cutie pie was seriously naive to the whole whatever she was talking about. Like she was so naive, she didn't. So she seems like this dumb bimbo that's just like boop 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 boop. But really, she was spitting truth. And the other girl's like so serious, and you gotta respect my authority because I have pronouns and all this shit. She's like, I'm not doing that. You know, like, no, that's not the way the world works.
Yeah.
And it was weird getting like truth from maybe 21-year-old, 22-year-old college student that just didn't that stuff like that didn't apply to her life.
Yeah.
She never even heard of no shit like that. And it's not because she was sheltered. I mean, she was kind of sheltered because she was so rich.
Yeah.
But other than that,
and from the college or high school she went to, she even was very superficial. And she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna date the baseball player," and
Yep.
you're gonna
But,
go pro and all that stuff, and
Well,
that's
what-
she was
I'm
like,
gonna be.
I'm gonna be the top cheerleader. I'm gonna date the
Mhm.
quarterback, and we're gonna have
Mhm.
babies that are, you know, better
Superior.
looking than
Right.
we are, and they're gonna be better cheerleaders and better football players.
Mhm.
And even the dean of her college was like, that's not really how that works. It's kind of the luck of the draw.
Right.
Like it's not. I mean, kind of, but not really.
Yeah.
So wait a
And
minute. You're telling me the show is completely unrealistic because she was white, blonde, rich, and
hot,
non-liberal, and she didn't get
hot.
strung up by the roommate. So it's
No,
like,
no,
No,
no.
yeah,
The
no, she didn't.
roommate, the
Yeah.
roommate actually. I mean, maybe not. To me, it seemed like she was kind of coming around. She was like, you know what? She's right.
she
Yeah.
wasn't like they didn't like this can't be a Hollywood show
Well,
because
No.
see,
secretly she's got to be like in the Gestapo or something,
well,
So
her
it's like Hitler used-
Cutie Pie's mom is like a
Allie
absolute
Larder.
1000%
Ooh,
bitch.
really?
She is a bitch in the
Okay.
show, right? She's just like not having nothing unless it's my rules, Anyway, so she finds out. Well, she just snatches her ass out of there and puts her in a penthouse somewhere and lets all the cheerleading friends come hang out over at the penthouse. She's like, we're not living in a crappy dorm if we got to deal with this shit. I'm not having my
Yeah.
daughter around some stupid ass. No.
Wow.
And just
Which
got her
I
way.
feel like is a little missed opportunity, because I feel like that would have been a nice, interesting. She's forced to come out of her comfort zone and
Mhm.
forced to adapt to someone else's rules and living, which is again what the administrator was trying to say. Well, you can't have it your way all the time. You have to make compromises.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could have been a good conversation, but I feel like at the same time that no one would want to have to
Right.
deal with that.
And
all
look,
the time.
I was talking to some other people that do kind of sort of like this, but with stuff like Landman,
Mhm.
and they were saying their heart was in their stomach during this scene because
Mm.
they were worried that it was about to up the whole series,
Mhm.
because maybe, just maybe, this little short-haired gargoyle was going to influence the hottie to be like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a
Yeah.
second there, you didn't know what was going to happen, so you're kind of watching through it, and you're like, oh my God, she's getting through to her. And then all of a sudden she shakes it off and she's like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I don't want to live here. I don't want to live here.
There's a whole college experience that I can't relate to. I'm kind of glad, going to a military academy. I didn't have to deal with any of that stuff.
Oh,
so
I went to 2 different colleges. I went to state college and then a university, and I know what it's all about.
Yeah, it's like, people tell me about, it's like you get to wake up late for classes. Like, I wouldn't know
Bro,
what
I
that's
think
about.
it definitely made me a little bit dumber, no doubt about it. So I should have just went to work right out of high
Yeah.
school, and I would have been way more successful. I wouldn't have spent 8 or 9 years trying to figure out what kind of degree I was going to get, and then
The funniest thing was always when there were a couple times when I went in to interview for jobs, and they actually, especially when I was young, they asked me for my transcripts from college. This was back when they checked those still, because I was that old.
Yeah.
And I'd bring my transcripts in, and they would look at it. They could never figure out why I had 8 semesters of PE for like close quarters combat and boxing and wrestling and all this stuff. They're like, the hell kind of schools you go to? Is like, look at the top, buddy. Read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what kind of college do you
I remember-
go to that you
I
had
remember
8
trying-
semesters of PE?
Yeah.
I remember trying to get into like this real fancy art school in Atlanta, and then I even applied for like Berkeley, thinking I was going to get into like these fancy music colleges.
Yeah.
And to no avail. It was like they were like, nope. Not only do you not look the part, you're just not this material. And later in life, I figured out why, because it was a liberal arts college, and I wasn't like that. I was more like beefcake, but I played the drums like a maniac, And that's the only reason I wanted in, because I wanted to be like a fancy drummer that knew how to college shit. Whatever. I thought that was the way.
Yeah.
But really just practicing and playing live is the only way.
Mm.
It's the only way you ever get good. I mean, yeah, I take that back, because some of the best drummers ever went through the whole gambit of they could write drumming music. You know what I'm saying? They could actually write it with no help from a computer. They could just put a pen to paper and write music, literally.
Yeah.
I think that's most things, though, man. It's like, no offense to Chris Brown, we know, who's a teacher, but it's like my degree is in computer science, and I just have to say that I learned more about computer science and actually doing computer things in the first year on the job than I did in 4 years and studying, at a good school. So I was like, they teach you all this stuff. Like, I remember the first time they taught us how to like maximize algorithms to save like milliseconds and stuff like that. And then I get there and I'm working on something, and it's like 2 days later, my boss is like, "Is it done yet?" I was like, "I'm trying to maximize the algorithms." I was like, "I don't give a damn about the algorithms. Just get it done."
My shit, Well, it took me 6 years to get the business degree I didn't want. I wanted a different degree. I wanted like this musical, I'm gonna be like a personal trainer / musician degree all in one, and it never worked. So I ended up going to business, got the business degree, and then spent 2 more years thinking I'm gonna just. But it was kind of like Animal House the last 2 years. Like, I learned nothing. I got in a bunch of trouble. And that's it. That's all that really happened. that stuck.
Yeah.
I had fun, but I didn't get anything. I just,
I think
luckily
the
I made
thing
at least I made good grades. So I still had scholarships and things like Hope and all the stuff we used to have. But other than that, I just.
I was so unhappy about being in New York and being at West Point for the first 2 years I was there. I did terrible. And then I met my wife, and the only way I could leave is if my grades were okay. It's the only way I could get off post to see her every now and then. Suddenly, I was on Dean's list for the last 2 years I was there. My TAC officer was like, "Where the hell has this been?" It was like, well, I don't know what to tell you.
You didn't know how to properly motivate me.
Yeah, exactly.
I tell my daughter all the time, like, if I could go back and do it over, a couple of things I would change was from the time I understood what to do. I would have took as many music and art classes as possible. I wouldn't have done any sports at all. I mean, I would have done like a little bit, enough to get by with that stuff. I took many arts and stuff. And then right out of high school, I would have went in the military for at least my 4 years and got it over with. That way you get to experience that. Not for the, medical or none of that other stuff. Just for the experience of, because they're gonna ship your ass somewhere, and it ain't gonna be home. I tell you that. It's gonna be somewhere, and they gonna force you to be a badass. If you just can't, hack it, with that, they're gonna force you to be some sort of badass. They are going to force you.
The only thing I will say to that is that between all the sports I played and all the military stuff that I did and all the dumb military stuff I did, the dumb stuff I did that had nothing to do with the military, I wake up every morning and some part of my body is telling me a story about one of the dumb things I did a long while ago. It's like, remember that one time that you jumped off the Bear Mountain Bridge in the middle of winter onto the ice, through the ice into the river, and you thought that'd be cool? Well, here's your ankle reminding you how that was.
It wasn't that cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I did the complete opposite. I did 0 art classes and 0 music classes in K through 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got out, that's all I wanted to do. And I should have went into the military, is what I should have done, but I didn't.
Yeah.
So
GI Bill, can't beat it.
Yeah. I mean, they would have, you benefit for the rest of your life, especially if you excel at whatever they put you in. If you excel at it, and who knows?
I knew so many enlisted who had master's degrees, man. I knew a couple of them that had PhDs, so it was like, crazy. Dudes would do it while they were still in the military, and then they'd get out, man, and they're set.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it regardless of what people want to say about the military, I got a few friends that who were shitbags in school, and right out of high school they went to military, and now I still know them to this day. But it something about that taught them a certain type of discipline to where their house is always tidy for the most part. Their personal appearance is always acceptable. They're never sluggish or slouchish or any of this mess when they do things. I mean, we're still young. We're still in our 30s and 40s, but just saying.
Have you met me, Ghosty?
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I bet until you start getting in your older ages and health problems start affecting, it's still you got that mentality of just like certain things happen every day regardless of what happens. And that's something that the military teaches some of these people, just like they, anyway. I mean, everybody's different, but the friends I have that used to be absolute just slobs are not anymore. And you know what? It's a thing for that going into the military.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll tell you what I experienced with my family and my buddies. It's like whenever my buddies from the military, we get around each other, it's like the way we talk to each other, people that don't understand look at us like we hate each other or something, and then when I came home from the military, this is a true story. First time I came home from the army, and we were at dinner, and I wanted some, I don't know, leftover whatever or never. My brother took it, and immediately in the military we call that dicking on something. And right at the dinner table in front of everybody, I was like, "Don't dick on the meatloaf or whatever like that." My parents were like, "What is going on?"
Oh my god, you! It's always you every time at the dinner table. Gotta do this, be vulgar. Ugh.
But I was there, Eagle Scout, altar boy, little boy, oldest son who went off to the military, and then I come back.
Name the altar boy though. That's hard to picture.
It's true. So
oh boy.
So good. So good.
But yes, Chris says friends say the worst stuff to each other. That's true. I have a couple buddies that we still, talk trash to each other, but it's completely different because if someone else says trash, then hey, I'm warning you. You better shut your face.
Your ass. Like, wait a minute, you're not in the friend group yet. You
can't
say that.
I remember
it's nothing to meet a guy that I know and I've known for a long time to say, "What's up, shit bag?" or "What's up, turd burglar?" or something just like right
I
off the
haven't heard that in a long time.
Right off the rip.
I was having surgery though, and my buddy calls me up and he goes, he's like, "What's up, broke dick?" He's like, "Are you gonna be okay? Do I need to fly out there and have to spend some money to see your broke ass?"
Yep, that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Thanks, buddy."
Oh, I do. Me and my brother, we're terrible about it because we work together, so anyway, so he'll call me and he'll tell me something about it. I was like, "You want me to bring my Kleenexes when I come? And, I got some Vaseline too that I'll bring you. You want some?" And he's just like, gets so pissed, and then, he's the type that instead of thinking of something equally witty and funny, he gets pissed at first, but then he wants to be funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
because then he just thought of it.
You have a lot to learn, young Mogwai. No.
Yeah.
You have to understand the lingo of shit talk.
Yeah.
It gets me in trouble online all the time because I'll jump in somebody's chat. I do not know this person for nobody. And I'll just lay something down on them. They're like, "You're banned." I'm like, "Damn it." And
so
others are just like, others are just like, "You're a mod, instant." Like, bang. Like, yes.
Oh,
so you just go around getting kicked out of chats, huh?
Oh, I used to do it real bad on like D Live and Twitch. Oh God.
Oh Lord, Twitch.
That's savage. Every chat ever.
Reddit. There's another one.
Oh God.
Speaking of Reddit.
Yes.
You guys heard the news. Did you read about the news?
No, tell me Reddit news.
What news?
Kathleen Kennedy's gone.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that.
Who's that?
Yeah.
She's the head of Lucasfilm, but she ain't no more.
She's the one that ruined Star Wars. That's all you got to
Yes.
know.
Is she the
Yeah,
is
pretty
she
much.
the one? Is she the one the South Park made the video about her like
Oh, yeah.
putting
Yep.
dildos in every Disney movie and shit?
Make it
That's
late
the
in
one?
gay.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's the one. I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yep. That's what we have to say to her. That's what
Yeah,
we have
she
to say to
gone.
her.
They shit canned her ass finally. So excuse
Yeah,
my
for
language.
real.
Sorry.
But yay, Dave Filoni's in the sack, not in the sack,
Oh my god.
in the saddle. That's what I'm trying to say. In the
She-
saddle. So Dave
she is-
Filoni and some other girls in the saddle. So hopefully she is supposed to stay on her lane and do financial nonsense.
So
All that stuff.
as a person who has a business degree, go see. I'm gonna tell you a little Kathleen Kennedy story real quick. You tell me how
Okay.
good a business this is. So she takes over Lucasfilm with Star Wars, right? And I'll let you decide what the audience was, at least at that time for Lucasfilm. And in the
Yeah.
first year, she gets everybody, she fires everybody and hires her own crew in there. They're all wearing nose rings and pink hair, and they all have shirts on that say the Force is female. And then she announces that they want to change the game in Star Wars
Oh, is
and
this
grow a
Oh,
new
yeah.
base because they don't like the fact that it's mostly men that watch these movies and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's smart.
Yeah,
That's-
she was up on stage parading around Force is female. And it's
Yeah.
just like, no,
Look,
it's not. But
in my experience in business, you have a certain clientele, right?
mm,
And when you're like me and you inherit something, you kind of inherit it. You don't actually build it yourself. You help build it by doing the work.
mhm.
But then all of a sudden now you're directing other people to do the work in the same business. So you get what's going on, but you have a clientele that wants certain things. They want grays and browns, right?
Mhm.
It's flooring. They want grays and browns. That's what they want. Everybody, look at your floor. It's gray or brown, unless you're a weirdo. Anyway, if I start putting out only red and blue, I'm going to get no sales.
Yeah.
It's kind of a creature of habit with if you got something that ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep selling them what they want.
Yeah.
Just keep, and you'll continue to make money.
Yeah.
And the
If you
crazy
could've-
part about
It's a
Kathleen
very
Kennedy
simple thing.
is everything kept going downhill, and she was going down with the ship, man. She would
Oh, yeah.
flip everybody off and tell everybody to go where they could stick it and everything else.
Yeah.
I was like, you can see what's happening. What is wrong with you?
Seriously.
And she's got to have a boss. Like she's not the end all be all
Well,
boss.
Bob
Can't
Iger.
be.
Yeah.
But even
And
he
he
was
allowed
kowtowing, I
it?
think.
Well, he allowed it. Well, I mean, was he scared or was he?
Yeah.
Was he mentally ill? What's wrong with him?
Possibly.
I don't think Bob wanted the
Is that the guy Elon Musk told to go F himself right on national TV? Bob Iger? Yeah.
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 Iger. That's the guy, right?
I also think Bob. I think that girl in Landman, the college roommate, might have been Bob
yeah.
Iger's daughter, and he didn't
Oh,
want
my
to deal with
goodness.
that.
She's
so.
redheaded, just to let you.
Well, regardless,
She might
we
be a
should
redheaded
probably get to the
stepchild.
movies here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
movies. That's
I'm
right.
gonna applaud that Kathleen Kennedy is gone one more
Yes.
time.
That's
I'm just
awesome.
gonna
Yes,
give
indeed.
I want to give a quick shout out to Fallout Season 2, which is fantastic. If you're not
Oh, yeah?
watching Fallout, check it out. It's good. So
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so you've seen you're watching Fallout currently, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I still haven't seen season 1.
it's good. I like Season 1. I know Ghosty didn't. I don't know. I don't know. If
I
Ghosty
have
was
not
just-
watched any of the
was-
Fallout. I got to go to Roku and see
You-
if
you
anybody's
watch-
bootlegging.
You watched Season 1 or Episode 1 with us the other day. You were taking
I
the
know.
piss, man.
And Pops was so mad because I was talking over it. I was like, "Shut up! You've seen it before. Let me talk shit." Look, if none of us had seen it before, I could understand. But look,
I know you're a game man. You just like to take the piss out of stuff. So
I
you
know.
know,
I know. I like to. I can't help it. It's just something about me that it all started back in this studio we had out back, right?
Yeah.
And my grandma had this TV, and the only channel it would pick up was like Nick at Night shit, right? It's old
Okay.
school black and white, like Andy Griffith and all these things, right? And but the TV was broken; it had no sound, but it worked. So we left it on as a night light, right? It's kind of like the light in the room. There's the only light on is the TV playing the. So
Okay.
we had mics and instruments, and we'd get ready to play, and people would have to like tune up and all these things. So we'd all have mics, and we'd do the voices of the people on the TV, right? We'd be
Okay.
and usually it'd take an hour for us to actually start playing because we'd be having so much fun. Like being we'd pick characters in the little whatever, it'd
Andy
be
Griffith
like
show. Well, boy,
Andy
howdy.
Griffith or like I Dream of Genie or something like that. And
We should do that. We should do that to Godzilla movies. We tape over the subtitles, and it'd be all in Japanese, and be like, "Did you see the size of Godzilla?" No, I didn't.
I'm telling you, yeah,
Did you see the size of Godzilla's?
Yeah, it's like we must evacuate the city.
Yeah, that's where all this started, and now and then once the truth movement hit and you notice like everything's like weird and gay or something, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now with that background, any movie I see, I'm just like, oh, you see that shit right there in the corner? I've seen it. You can't not. I just can't miss it anymore,
man.
Yeah.
All right.
So okay, let's start. We watched Van Helsing and the Wolfman.
Van Helsing.
So who wants to start? Do we want to maybe start with a synopsis of the movie?
Sure. You want me to read it? Or you want to read it?
Let's see if I can find one real quick. Okay. Okay. Famed monster slayer Gabriel Van Helsing dispatched to Transylvania to assist the last of the Valerius bloodline I can't read.
I'm glad you're reading this one.
Defeating Count Dracula. And then don't say that. And then reveals that, okay. See, this is all spoily.
You have to read it in that Romanian voice.
Isn't this the spoily show?
Children of the night, I want to tell you.
I want to drop your blood. Dracula.
I want to suck you off. Let's go.
Van Helsing versus Dracula.
Anna Valerius reveals that Dracula has performed one unholy alliance with Dr. Frankenstein's monster and is hell-bent on exacting centuries old curse for her family. Together, Anna von Helsing and set out to destroy their common enemy, uncover some unsettling secrets along the way. Not sure why I had such a difficult time reading that, but anyway.
Fantastic. You just had to get in the character. That's all.
And,
you just had to get in the character.
We got to see a vampiric dance-off. So,
yeah, sort of, yeah.
That ball, sort of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I lost a horror movie battle against Lori Calcaterra because of those damn vampires. So,
really?
Yeah, it was my vampires from Van Helsing in a dance off against the zombies from Michael Jackson's Thriller. So,
you lost miserably. Then you lost miserably.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, who's going first? Nim, you gonna go first this time?
Sure.
Van Helsing.
All right.
What are your thoughts?
I remember seeing this movie a while ago. Then I watched it again when you guys were watching it. I kind of checked it out later. It's not as good as the first time I watched it. The first time I watched it, my face was hurting really bad because I had drunk some alcohol. So, so maybe it was the pain that was affecting me, but I remember it being better than it was. It wasn't a horrible movie, but it was like, I honestly, I think the best part of the movie is at the very beginning with the fight with Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
The whole concept is all right. I remember I had a video game like for the PSP from this movie, that was kind of cool, but the concept was cool and they did some cool stuff and everything, but I don't know why it just comes off like a B movie that has like some
Hugh
nice
Jackman
frosting on it. Yeah, so it's like we put some frosting on a turd, so it was like, all right, well, So with that in mind, I think on the Baja Blast scale, uh, I'm not going to be mean. I don't think it's a 2. I don't think it's disappointing, but I don't think it deserves a 3. So I maybe go 2.5. You
All
know,
right.
I'll watch it. Instead
Yeah.
of drinking alcohol, I'll hit myself in the face next time I want to watch it and watch the movie. So
Yep. Uh-huh. All right. Ghosty, what do you think?
All right. So I'm in the 3.5 camp
all right,
because I mean, maybe there's another movie like this, but I have no idea of another movie that incorporated like Frankenstein, Dracula, werewolves all in one movie to where they have an eternal fight. I know
Hmm.
it's the lore
I
of
got
Mhm.
one
the
for you,
whole
Ghosty.
thingy,
The
but
Monster Squad.
well, that's what I'm saying. So, but this one is the most popular. I've seen
Yeah.
it many, many times. The chick in this movie
Kate
is
Beckinsale?
always
Oh yeah,
really, really easy on the eyes. Oh my
but
Mm.
God.
I have to say I
Now,
prefer her in Underworld though.
Yeah,
So
me too.
oh, I prefer her anytime I can see her. So
okay,
I kind of prefer her. She's just
I hear
anyway.
you.
So that part was great.
Yeah.
And then the okay, so they made Frankenstein out to be like a poet or something, like he's a crazy monster, but he's just like can recite poetry or something. He's just like this music conductor or something. He's like, do it. I don't know. It's the I don't know who plays him in the movie, but I love that Frankenstein there because he was like smart and witty, but yet he knew he was dead and he knew the whole thing. The biggest disappointment for me was the person that played Dracula. He was terrible. He's the
Yeah, he
worst.
really was.
I wish they would have got the dude from Wolfman, the Wolfman guy to play the Dracula, and oh boy, it probably would have been a lot better for me.
Yeah.
Was it Del Toro or what's his name? The guy in
Yeah,
the
Del
other.
Benicio del
Toro,
Toro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if he'd have been Dracula, boy, they probably could have, really, because he just seems like he don't seem like a werewolf. He seems like a vampire to me, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I've seen the movie many times, and every time I watch it, it's a decent watch.
Yeah.
I would recommend it also. Somebody come at me like, oh, a good werewolf movie, a good
Hey,
vampire movie. I would
Joe.
go with this one probably before a lot of them that maybe had too much gore or things like that for like friends and family. I would go to
Mm.
Van Helsing first. So as far as shareability and recommendability, rewatchability, 3.5.
All right. Nice.
Hey, I rewatch movies that are half a star all the time. So
Oh, I
two and
do
a half
too.
stars is
I
fine.
do
So.
too. But the first two meant more with this scale, this particular
Okay.
scale. Like,
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
shareability, and recommendability was the deciding factor on this 3.5. Very
Cool.
good,
all right.
interesting concept and invoking. Because
Mm.
if people have never seen it, I'd love to sit down and watch it with you and get your response.
Yeah.
Like, what'd you think? Because it's some people hate it, some people love it, and it's just anyway. It's got a good, it's all the characters in one movie, and
Yeah.
they all get in a big fight about,
I think
and,
one of the
and,
reasons that the
and the
movie,
good guy kind of wins.
yeah,
Mm. Mhm.
He's an angel from God, right? He's
Yeah.
Gabriel. He's like the war angel. Really,
Mhm.
this guy is fighting it. So it's
for some
so
reason, I have this movie twisted up in my mind with the Brothers Grimm, which came out around the same time though too. And
and
Oh,
and and tell me
yeah.
if I'm wrong, but this is the only movie I know of that portrays Dracula's nemesis as an angel from God.
Yeah.
Literally, like the angel from
yeah,
God, Gabriel.
Yeah.
okay, but
That part was like, what?
how
Yeah.
spoilery are we getting? We're not going too many
Oh
We
no.
spoilers.
watched the
We can
movie.
do
This
whatever.
is
Yeah.
Okay.
spoily as
All
we
right.
get
So
spoiled.
here's the thing that got me. One of the things that takes me out of the movie. Now, I think there's a lot of cool concepts in there that I had never seen before or stuff
Yeah.
that they did. But I'm like, how Slay, how? is an undead Dracula who's, who knows if his thing even still works, let alone if he's not shooting blanks, impregnating 3 dead women to create children.
Yeah.
So
It's got to be
and not
working
only
though,
is he doing it, he's filled up a whole castle with
bro. That's all he
undead
does.
kids, man.
He
So,
sucks blood and it taps ass. That's all he does.
I guess, man.
He's. I mean, if I was an undead vampire, that's all I'd do.
I guess I need that on a t-shirt now. So,
I'd have to eat and sleep with my 3 wives. That's the only thing I could do.
Yeah, the fact that he has 3.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just need someone to explain that biology to me. Maybe
Maybe it's
like I
works
said,
like a chicken.
I'm trying to be too realistic with the Dracula stuff. I mean, we're dealing with vampires here. Maybe we should just put biology aside. But
Right. I never understood why the werewolf didn't have like 12 werewomen that
Yeah.
he could just make
That's
more
why-
werewolves. But
that's
no,
why
they gotta
he's so
bite.
upset,
They gotta
man.
bite people to reproduce. But evidently, vampires they can just
Well,
get it on and make a
that's
bunch
why
of
why do you think
slimy,
he's so mad, man?
potty
He's trying to
looking.
hit everybody.
So what other animal does that? Like has little slimy pods that
Yeah, I
make
don't know of
baby-
anything.
Like it's it's
Like
almost
a-
like aliens or
like
something.
a
It's
tadpole, man. It's
Yeah.
like
it's
like
I guess. I
frogs.
mean, what the it's so it's kind of like far fetched. Like what? He made little bat babies? No, man,
he's a
that
vampiric
part
frog,
was
so-
stupid.
Well, maybe
That-
he's like a platypus because platypi are the only things that actually lay eggs.
That is the greatest statement I've ever heard in my life. Now I need that on a shirt. On front it says
Funny.
on the front it
What's
says
funny?
Dracula's like a platypus, and on the back it says he sucks blood. And
It's like a platypus with fangs. Like
Yeah. Platypi actually do have fangs. If you
platypi.
actually they
platypi.
don't, but
They got
they
a
have
they-
to they have
they-
to eat rocks to chew their food. So
they got
and they don't
got
have a stomach.
Don't
They
they,
got
have
a-
poison spurs though? So
They
them
do have
things that
have
kick
venom
your
or
ass.
something.
They got
Yeah.
beaks and giant wieners and all kind of stuff. They're
Yeah.
insane.
the platypus has a beak and a giant wiener. What?
Yes, yes.
Holy crap!
They're
All kinds of
poisonous.
weird
They
stuff
I
coming
mean,
out
they
right
kick
now.
your ass. Don't fuck with them. Trust me. Just let them be.
Yeah.
All right.
I've never even seen one, so I think I'm good
I've
there.
never seen one in real life.
Yeah, I
I've heard
haven't
about them,
either.
seen one on the internet. It might be fake, man. Hey,
Could
It's
be.
over there in
Bruh.
Australia, man. I'm not going to Australia anytime
Australia.
soon. That whole continent or whatever it is,
that
it's
whole
like one
continent
giant
is
death
poisonous.
trap. So
They'll
yeah,
kill
it's
you.
like-
Yeah. I really don't want
Yeah.
a snake up my poop hole. And
I'm I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. man.
Right.
a snake anywhere near me, let alone a pool. Yeah,
oh yeah. Well,
I
I
didn't
don't
know-
know. So
I didn't know Australia was that gay. Good Lord.
yeah, so I will say I'll say a 3. Kids again, I've only seen this movie twice, believe it or not. Once in theaters with one of my friends, and then
Did
the
your
second
face
time
hurt?
just this Monday. So
Did your
What was
face
that?
hurt in the theater when you went to see it?
no,
Then-
Okay.
no,
it-
I think actually I went with one of my friends and his parents, and yeah, it was weird.
He was
But,
12 then, huh?
Yeah,
Anyway,
I was definitely younger.
so it's funny you talk about that baby thing, Nim, because to me the stupidest and silliest part of the whole movie
Yeah.
is the castle full of like hanging
Yeah.
platypus or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That part is the cringy part of the movie when it gets to that. I mean, it could have been they could have made it way cooler with like 5 or 6 of those things
Yeah.
Mm.
sitting in a special place, and they're trying to electrify these things.
And they were
when
like
it-
in a test
and when-
tube or something. Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Anyway, but when they came to life, because they did come to life, they
Mhm.
wouldn't have been little creepy little bat thingies. They would have been like super duper, like even worse than Dracula and shit, like Legion or something. They just gave birth to you know, some super demon or something, you know, and then it can't live because they don't have Frankenstein, and that would have made it even badassier. But it's like these little wimpy ass little bat things that they can just pew out of the sky with a
Right.
crossbow.
You,
Come the fuck
Yeah.
on.
you guys got to hear this real quick. I've got the news on in the background. You'll
Okay.
never guess what they're talking about on the news, and they're showing a scene from it up on the TV right now.
If you say Van Helsing, I'm gonna take a dump in this
No.
chair.
There's this girl with the short red hair talking to this hot blonde chick about their pronouns.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're pissed off about that shit.
Oh no,
I
but
don't know what it is about it. I mean, I watched it.
I've got
5
Fox
times already.
News on, and they're doing the exact opposite. So
Right, I watched it. I watched it in the on the thing. You know, I watched it too, and I thought it was cool, but I didn't think it stood out that much. It was just like how I would have acted, probably. And we just moved along, and then what happens at the end of that episode fucked me up because I don't want to spoil it, but the end of that episode was like, what? And
I
it had
just
nothing to
happened to
do with
peek over it.
pronouns.
I just happened to peek over at the TV though, and I was like, "Who is this girl on here?" I was like, "Who is
That
it?" Wait a
whole
minute!
episode is fucking crazy, bro. That whole episode is fucking crazy. I'm telling you, and it's just like it's almost like some true life bullshit, man. It's like if somebody wrote their story down and they're publishing some crazy little blonde chick's journal or something. And it's
I just
crazy.
think that's hilarious that I happen to look at the TV and that's what's on the TV.
Yeah.
Sorry to distract you.
It's a thing though, and it's weird that it's a thing, but they're like super like focused on that. They're trying to like make the show seem like it's racist or something, and it's not. It's just a show. It's just a damn show, man. Watch it.
What is that? What is Disney?
Bloomy VK Squish Squad. Do your kids love Disney's Descendants? They do.
What is that?
Why do you ask?
I know what it is.
No.
But Descendants? You don't know what that is?
No.
My daughter kind of got into it for a little while, but then my daughter moved away from all that stuff and moved into anime, and she's stuck right there.
My youngest is 20, so we don't see a lot of that stuff anymore.
Well, my youngest is 13, and she's artsy as all get out, and loves anime stuff and looks for American anime like a fiend. She wants people to make it, or at least something similar to it, where not that it reads backwards, it actually reads forwards, but it's got the art. Because the anime has the fucking art, bro. You open some of these anime books, just pick a random anime book off the shelf at your local Barnes and Noble and flip to a page. You're gonna be like, damn, cool.
We ought to make
nothing.
We ought to make Ghost Pepper watch K-pop Demon Hunter, Dustin.
Oh yeah, for sure. Also, do you watch Teenage Bounty Hunters?
No,
I'm not sure what that is. Vampirella. We watched Vampirella.
What?
Vampirella? Wait. Yeah, there's a live action Vampirella on Disney. We watched that.
No, it can't be Vampirella. It can't be the Vampirella I'm thinking of.
Oh no.
Vampirella from the comics, who's wearing like
no.
2
lingerie?
strings and yeah.
Lingerie?
No. Vampirina.
Okay. The 2 completely different things.
Yes.
It's the
I had to go back and think
version.
I would never interfere with anything that you let your kids watch, but I was like, Dustin lets his kids watch Vampire. What is this now?
We were worried, man. We were actually literally worried.
I don't know what this is. Teenage Bounty Hunters. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I feel like there was a no. I'm thinking of the Van Helsing vampire thing in
silly questions.
Vampirina.
Come on. Yeah, like are they hunting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Are they the Teenage Bounty Hunter? I don't know.
No, yeah, I think it's another one of those similar type shows, but I'm not sure about if they do that, if they watch that, but I will say a 3. And like I said, I remember watching it before, and then just recently this past week. But I will second you in that I did find it very interesting how they melded all three things into one movie.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not seen that in another movie to where it's like they're all so much of key players, the vampire, the werewolf, and the Frankenstein character.
Mhm.
Like always you get the werewolf and the vampire, always they're like eternal enemies.
This
But
is
with the Frankenstein being
that's
the
Vampirella.
yeah, it's my kind of chick. But anyway, don't
I
let your
was
kids watch.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
right.
I don't even
Yeah.
know if there is a live action Vampirella. But
No, I don't think there is, but
Shit right there, bro.
I'm looking up that thing that she's saying now. Yeah, I just see the Vampirina.
there is a Vampirella direct-to-video movie in
Oh,
1990.
God,
Well, now I
send it.
gotta go find it. I
Let's
gotta go
watch
find
it.
it.
We gotta
Yeah.
fucking watch. We gotta
and
send it to me, and me
right.
and Java will shred it. We'll watch it and
we
shred it.
may have to watch this next week, and I will
Yeah, I'll
definitely
watch
watch it with you. It says
I just don't know
Adam.
about next week.
Here's a description: Adam, a descendant of the Van Helsings.
Oh my God.
It like ties right in.
They had a baby.
Yeah.
Well, that's also what the Vampirina. They have two descendants of Van Helsings that end
Yeah.
up at the school because they let Vampirina go to a public school because for whatever reason I forget now, but
For
regardless,
natural mixing reasons, or yeah.
no, I don't know.
The Vampirella is rated 3.4 out of 10 on Amazon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't that bad. It's fun for kids and stuff. So, but
Yeah.
oh, are you saying the Vampirella?
Vampirella,
well,
not
both,
Vampirina.
but
Yeah, okay.
not the naked one.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on here. We all gave
Yes.
our ratings, right? No one got left out.
No,
You didn't give
we're
your
good.
rating.
I did.
Oh,
He
you
did
did. You give
3.
it
He
3.
said 3. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, it didn't blow me away. I remember even
No,
the
not at
first
all.
time watching it, I was just like, okay, that was a movie. Pretty
Yep,
cool.
and see,
I
I loved.
yeah, I didn't
Okay.
see that the association with Michael the vampire is the Archangel Michael. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah,
But-
he was not the Michael. The other guy was the Gabriel.
Yes, Gabriel. Sorry.
The wolf. The Van Helsing was actually
Mhm.
Gabriel, and he had to
Mhm.
become a werewolf to kill Dracula. That's the only way it would work.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Must-
Teenage Bounty Hunters?
Oh boy.
Teenage.
No, I have not seen that. I don't watch
Let's see.
cuties.
I'm scrolling back to see if that's what she said. Or is asking.
Is that what she said?
Oh yeah, Teenage Bounty Hunters. Okay, yeah. No, I typed in Vampire Hunters. That's probably why I didn't find anything. So
let's see. I got a
Teenage
button.
Bounty Hunters.
I got buttons, man. I got buttons now. How about
Do
that?
ya? Nice.
Are they real low? Are they real low?
No, I can hear them.
Pretty
Yeah, I can
loud?
hear it.
Decently
Oh,
loud?
did you get one of those soundboards?
Yeah, I've
Oh,
had one, but
cool.
I just not figured out how to use it.
I want to get one of those things too.
Yeah, it's a Rodecaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Rodecaster.
Yeah, because what I wanted to do when I was talking about how they kicked that stupid bitch out, Kathleen Kennedy,
Yeah.
I wanted to have the Wilhelm scream.
Oh God, I need to get that.
But
yes.
I was like, I think I deleted that from our little video thing that we used.
We had that
Tell us.
in the movie, in the one. I was like, "This Wilhelm scream." I was like, "It was there. That was it."
Hey
In the
Dustin, you know
Wolfman
what
movie.
I heard, Dustin?
What?
I heard some other news too. This is breaking news, everybody. Get ready. Breaking news.
Oh God.
Kathleen Kennedy just got hired to be the executive producer for the Snyderverse on Netflix. So
What's that?
I think I just sent Dustin into another dimension of sadness somewhere. So.
What is it? What's the Snyder thingy?
Snyderverse. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's long in contention. People.
Zack
all of-
Snyder's DC
yeah.
films. So
Yeah. So
Oh,
like Man of
DC?
Steel,
Comic
Justice League, Batman vs
man,
Superman.
Oh, yeah. I know what that
I'm
is.
taking the piss of Dustin,
Yeah.
telling him that the Snyderverse is coming back, but Kathleen Kennedy's going to run it. No,
Yep,
come
no.
on.
Oh my God.
There's only one person that can run it.
Fucking bastard.
You kidding me? If that was true, there would be people marching on Netflix right now. So.
Oh yeah,
God.
dude. They'd be burning people to the ground.
Yeah.
But anyway,
tell them that the Snyderverse is coming
Good
back,
Lord.
but Kathleen Kennedy's going to run it, man. There would have been an explosion in downtown LA, wherever Netflix is headquartered or whatever. So.
right.
Man, I
People people are still hearing in this and are losing their shit.
Yeah. All right, Wolfman. I'm sorry, I
Wolfman.
derailed us.
Look, I tell you a cool story about this Wolfman thing, right?
Okay.
So I used to, for about a year and a half, I quote unquote followed a band, and the band's name was Fish. I don't know if you heard of this band Fish. It's spelled Phish. They're huge, absolutely huge, and they have a song called "The Wolfman's Brother," and that's the only thing I can think about the whole time.
I'm sorry.
All right.
At the first of the movie.
Sorry for you. I'm sorry. That's all you could think about.
Well,
I was busy thinking about the movie.
I thought about the movie after the part where the Wolfman's brother gets killed. I was like, oh gosh.
See, what I kept thinking about is, I was like, Wolfman. Holy crap! There's another Wolfman. Because
there's a bunch of Wolfman.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't until we were like in the film and we were watching it that I was just like, holy crap. This is basically that old school Wolfman that Bruce is obsessed with. I was thinking, weird. I did not know that. Especially it became evident when he's like growling all up in the face and his blood it's just like, oh, okay, yep, it's definitely without a doubt. But anyway, pulling up the handy dandy Google.
I hope I watched the right version of this movie. Is this the most recent Wolfman?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
20.
There's been like 27,000 Wolfman movies, so I was worried, and I might have watched the wrong one. So. All right.
Yeah. Hopefully you didn't. Blake and his family are attacked by an unseen animal, and in a desperate escape, barricade themselves inside a farmhouse as this creature prowls the perimeter. As night stretches on, however, Blake begins to have strangely transforming into something unrecognizable that then soon jeopardizes. What? This isn't the right movie.
What are you reading, man? Kind of you reading the original Wolfman?
Must be. I don't know.
Right.
Jeez, a whiz. Look at me.
Can I share my screen?
Okay.
After we talk about it.
All right, so here we go. We'll do this. A family remote farmhouse. Nope, that doesn't sound right either. Body horror, werewolf horror. Nope, that's not right. What the hell? Why can't I find it? Yeah, this has not the right people in it. Okay, well, anyway, Wolfman.
All right.
Let's
up
talk Del Toro Wolfman. You'll get it.
Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Was in this movie? Yeah, that's not the one I watched. I watched the one from 2025 that had some other people.
No, it's a Del Toro thing. I didn't know.
Yeah, it has Del Toro. It has Anthony Hopkins, Emily Blunt, Hugo Weaving.
It's got James Bond in it.
Oh,
it's got freaking,
James Bond.
Yeah, wasn't Anthony Hopkins, James Bond? He could have been.
No,
he should have been.
No.
I know, I'm fucking up. Anyway,
You're only confusing me even more.
Oh.
Though absent from his ancestral home of Sir Blackmore, no, not Sir, of home of Blackmore for many years, aristocrat Lawrence Talbot, Anthony Hopkins, returns to. That's also not right. That it should be Benicio del Toro, returns to find his missing brother at the bequest of the latter's fiance. Gwen, Hugo Weaving, learns that. Good God, I cannot read tonight.
That's it. This is the thing. Put it on the screen. I'll read it.
Okay,
And
I will do that.
I'll mess it up just as bad, but I'll read it.
I think Dust is.
Fish.
No. That's for later. Don't do that yet. That's that song I was talking about.
I'm trying to share the screen, and then I'll share this.
Present, and then it takes you to the tab you want to share, and you share that tab. Make it biggie. Bang.
All right.
Man, I've learned so much. Pop taught me so much about doing this stuff. All right, I gotta make it big.
Oh, this is 2010.
I can't see that. It's still
I watched the wrong movie. Well, I'm gonna review the movie I watched then. So.
Though absent from his ancestral home of Blackmore for many years, aristocrat Lawrence Talbot, which is Anthony Hopkins, returns to find his missing brother at the request of the latter's fiancée, Gwen. Hugo Weaving. He learns that a creature has links to an ancient curse, turning people into werewolves.
Oh dear.
When the moon is full.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you pull them up from now on, I'll read them.
I'm frightened. I'm so scared.
Okay. So did you watch it, Nim? You said you ain't seen it.
I watched the 2025 Wolfman movie. I'm reviewing that one. So
you got to look at the screen. You got to look at the thumbnail.
I typed in Wolfman and downloaded it. I figured we watched the most recent one. Like I said, there's been like 8,462.5 werewolf movies that have been released.
Yeah.
Like, I agree. Because I was trying to like look it up today just so I could refresh my memory because I knew it eventually would do a show. So I just wanted to kind of watch a trailer or something like that. I was like, what the fuck is it?
I can review Abbott and Costello meet Wolfman.
This is not none of these are it. Yeah. So anyway, all right. So the movie sucked for me until it got about halfway through. For me, I was just like, man, this is lame as shit. There's a couple cool scenes. Don't get me wrong. Had me guessing, but I guessed the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it got halfway through, then it got pretty good because there was a lot of stuff that snuck in there that I didn't guess. And I was like, okay, this makes it better.
You stopped guessing eventually.
I did. I stopped guessing. I was like, okay, I kind of figured the whole movie out, but what's going to happen now? Like, and
yeah, I have to physically turn that off. I just reach up and just unscrew that hinge or whatever.
Yeah. So I almost knew after the second time after he got bit that he talked to his dad, I almost knew that his dad was the one that bit him.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, all right, the dad's the werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
The town folk already know, but dad has been caging himself for years. So halfway through the movie, you figure out. So I thought he locked his son in a hole, but no, he locked himself in a hole and let the son go out and be the werewolf. So it's like almost like plausible deniability. Like the dad embraced it so much that he was such a dirtbag about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was unbelievably dirtbaggish. He even killed the guy that was his friend for years that just was trying to help him.
Yeah.
His
butler.
And he
Sing.
he let his son know. See, the thing about it was that was messed up about the whole movie is he let his son know that, look, even when you're a werewolf, you kind of know what's going on.
Mm.
You know what's going on. You know, you after so many times, you remember and you know that you're going to remember, and you know, you keep that close to your heart. So, and the fact that he was doing wrong on purpose, you know, even when he knew he was just doing wrong to do wrong.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're the heir to my do wrong to do wrong, just because I want to."
To do run.
And it was like 2 wrongs don't make it right, man.
Yeah.
Do that, man. That's bad. Anyway, so even
Wow.
the human in him, because he wasn't so far gone like the dad, ended up making him want to make it right. And that moral of the story, it makes it to the point to where I'm getting that particular part of that the whole time, even if the kids were watching it, right? That moral of do right was through the whole movie.
Yeah.
So that was a good thing. You had many people to look up to in the movie that were just do right people. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
There
so
was a-
like he stood by his side. Singh, his friend Singh stood by his side, loaded the bullets that would kill him, just in case. And he took it upon himself as his duty. That's why he stayed with him. Because at one point,
he
Benicio
was
del Toro
asking it.
asks,
He's like, "Why do you stay here?
Yeah,
Fucking do anything. Why
yeah,
stay here with my damn crusty ass dad and
right.
bring him coffee and shit? Why?"
Yeah, this
I
is
mean, he
why.
asked him straight up. He's like,
Yeah,
"This is why.
yeah,
This motherfucker is a monster, and I'm
yeah.
a monster killer. So therefore, if I can be friends with this guy and lock him up on one day a month, and then we cool the rest of the time, I'll be here for him, man.
Yeah,
That's my guy, man. He's cool. He's cool as a fan like that, but he's got this. So that was another interesting thing about this movie, to where they introduce it to me for the first time, that it's like a disease that you get.
yeah,
So it's like this golem creature in the
yeah.
freaking in some cave in India, and he climbs a mountain. It's like, there's a weird creature up there. Yeah. And they're like making fun of him, like he'll never, first of all, he'll never make it. And if he does make it, he gonna be messed up, and we're gonna hunt him down, right? Because that's what we do. We know the creature lives up there and he can't die. But it's Gollum. It's fucking Gollum looking for the, literally, it looks just like him.
Really does.
I mean, it does. Yeah, he dreamed about him first.
Yeah.
And he dreamed about the thing as soon as he got bit. The night he was recovering, he dreamed about the Gollum thing. It was like, that was like Gollum.
Yeah.
What was that?
It really
and then
did.
later, the dad starts explaining like how it happened. And he's telling him, like, look, I went to the India and I went up in this cave and there was a creature and it was a Gollum. And he bit me on the arm right here. And I killed him. Or that's what I got from it. Like, I killed him, but he bit me. So he was okay with dying because the disease went on. Even in the end of the movie, after all the werewolves are dead, okay, now the inspector got bit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, it never ends with these things. You can't fucking kill them. You can't get rid of them. And they see him, they know if they would just kill him right now, but they're like, no, he's the same guy and we can save him. And they always tell him, look, you cannot save them.
Yeah.
Kill them. There's no cure. Even the gypsy witch doctor lady was like, look, there's no cure. You have to understand this. Like, you're the only one that could probably kill him, because you're only one that can get close enough to him to kill him. Otherwise, he's gonna hit your ass from 8 feet away and you're never gonna see it coming.
Yep.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you. But if he's in love with you, he'll remember and you can get close enough to him to kill him.
Yeah.
That's the only way this works. And she told her, and she did it. But then the fucking inspector got bit. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And it just ends with the other guy. He's bit and he's standing there bleeding.
Yeah.
and you know they got one choice or they got two choices. Don't kill him and we got another werewolf to fuck with, or
hmm
just go on kill him now. We all got silver bullets. We could just ball blast his ass and kill him. No, they probably didn't. And that's why we're gonna have another werewolf movie next year.
Well, this was in 2010, so
I'm
it would
just
have
saying,
happened by now.
every year, you know,
Yeah.
like you're gonna get at least 2 or 3 werewolf movies,
Yeah.
vampire movies.
But you know, I don't know. So what would you rate this movie?
I also rated it at a 3.5.
All right.
And
And since
the reason it because it was invoking. It had new ideas in it.
yeah.
I don't know if they were new to me. Okay,
Yeah.
so they may not be new to the lore of whatever, because this
Right.
evidently this particular story of werewolves and vampires and all this shit has been around for like millennia. So it's not really far-fetched to think that this is just some made-up crap that got passed down forever. They keep making movies about stuff like werewolves and vampires and Frankensteins and things like that. You know, they don't make movies about Sasquatches or Yetis or anything like that. They do, but not like this. They keep making movies about this. They're trying to, like, to me, in my little, you know, brain, they're trying to tell us something. Like, look, if you encounter these jokers, you won't be so surprised. It's almost like the news, like softly telling you things.
Yeah.
To where if it happens, you're not just like blown away. Like, yeah, you know, this particular police force is in the neighborhood going from door to door.
So
Right.
what'd you rate it, Dustin? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. There were things that I was not aware of, but I'm sure
I'll be right back. 2 minutes.
there's, you know, things like the actual lore, because I haven't seen the original, the one in the 60s or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The old school werewolf, to know if it played out the same way. But this, I thought it was good, and I'm a big fan of Benicio del Toro and Anthony Hopkins and all that, so I was ready for it. I was ready for this movie. And so I enjoyed it overall. I wasn't bored with it, because I think I was like, I don't know. I was entertained by it. I was like, okay, I've never seen this before, so I'm gonna watch it and see how it is, and it worked for me.
So do you want to hear about the 2025 movie?
Yes.
So the 2025 movie took everything that sounded like it was good about the Wolfman that I've seen before, all the other Wolfmans and the Wolfman you watched, and pissed on it and threw it right out the gate.
Yeah.
So the whole story is this kid, who is a youngster, is out hunting with his dad, and he sees a weird creature, and it ends up attacking his dad while they're out hunting, because his dad put him up there in a hunting blind, and then the dad's friend takes the kid away, and they get away. And that's the opening of the movie. We fast forward to 25 years later. The kid's grown up. He's living in San Francisco, and he decides to go back to the scene of the crime, to the valley where all this happened, and take his wife and young daughter with him. And then, long story short, he gets back there, and some creature figures, while they're just driving on the road in the middle of the day. It's not even nighttime. We don't have the rising of the moon or anything. During the day, the car gets attacked. He gets scratched. And Dan gets and the dad's friend gets killed, who met him up there. He's killed right off the bat. And then over the course of the rest of the movie, so that's like all the first 25 minutes. Of course, the rest of the movie, the little boy who grew up, is turning into a werewolf, and his wife is sitting there watching it, and she's sitting there refusing to believe it. His like bones are changing. He's walking around. He can see in the dark. He's got fangs. And she's like, well, he's going to be fine, you know? And then she watches her husband bite out the throat of the other werewolf and kill it right in front of her. He hasn't completely transformed yet. Kill it. And it turns out to be his dad, who's been roaming these hills for 2 decades. Kills his dad. and she's still like, now he's gonna be fine. And then he completely transforms, and now he's stalking the wife and the little girl to kill them, and she still thinks she's gonna save him. And eventually, they get away and they're hiding, and he breaks through the door to come get them. And she's got the gun. We don't need silver bullets. We don't have any of that lore. We throw all that shit out. And uh and he's got the gun. She's got the gun, and she's not going to kill him even then. Here comes the werewolf coming at her, and then she realizes something that the friend said before he was killed, and that the werewolf remembers. And she's like, well, he must be in pain. Look at him, because he. Oh, by the way, he gnawed off the werewolf. The new werewolf gnawed off his own foot to get out of a trap to come get her. So she's coyote ugly, you know. And
Ugh.
so he's coming to get her, and she's like, he must be in pain from gnawing off his own foot. So that's why she shoots him. And then she and the little girl decide to hike it out of the valley. Roll credits. That's the movie. So
Jeez.
Bruh. I give it a 2.5.
Yeah, if you want to put that Baja Blast Scale up, I'll show
Yeah.
you what I gave that movie. So can't believe I watched that. Oh man, is it
Sounds-
shameful? I'm gonna
sounds
say
like
it's
it.
a 1.5. It's a 1.25. It's damn close to being shameful. So
It's shreddable.
Yeah.
it was bad.
Just
And
your
then-
description of it sounds
Yeah.
like I would give it maybe a half.
Yeah, and there was no Anthony Hopkins or Benicio del Toro in it to save it either. So
Yeah.
it was horrible. I agree with Kevin. It was bad. I'm being nice, man.
It
Yeah.
was sinful. He's not kidding.
Oh my
Jeez.
God. Life must be punishing me for not watching it live with you guys, and I ended up watching that movie instead.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, all in all, I think it was a decent movie
Yeah.
as far as recommendability. Like, I don't know, man. It was all over the place. It never really had a focused plot. It was cool with the sneaky like things that the plot advancements. They kind of did it sneakily. But
Yeah.
there was so many plot holes. I think me and Dustin were, and usually in real good movies, there's even if there's a plot hole, you really don't want to say nothing because you don't want to disturb the movie. But with this one, I was just like, yeah, what about this and what about that? Wait a minute, hold on,
we're talking about
So-
two different versions of Wolfman. Though, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
Now we
talking about
are.
the one we watched. So
Yeah.
and it was, and then like at the end, he gets in the chest, he gets the silver bullets, and then oh yeah, I took the powder out of those years ago. Whatever, man. He should have. And then okay, so he. So the silver bullets don't work, but then all of a sudden the moon gets full and there's a wolf fight, right? So
Mhm.
it starts out, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is kind of lame. It's not cool as shit wolf fight. It's kind of it's retarded. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be the badass part. No. And then a minute and a half, and then the young wolf just takes his hand and knocks the old wolf's head off because he caught on fire. I was like, man, that was fucking lame as shit. That was a terriblest wolf fight ever. Like it didn't last
Yeah.
a minute. And it was, they should have went outside and went down the street and broke some roofs off and all kind of shit, atomic bomb slammed your ass and all kind of stuff. No, none of that. Just
Yeah,
like
I
a
can see
couple of
that.
slaps, and then he knocks him in the fire. Of course, he's covered in hair, so the fire
Well,
goes.
yeah, all
woof.
his hair burns
Yeah.
off.
So think about that, doesn't just think about
I'm just gonna say, if y'all want to see a good werewolf movie, watch Underworld. It's got vampires and werewolves.
Oh yeah,
in it.
yeah. It don't. You know what? It don't got Frankenstein.
Yeah, but it's got Kate Beckinsale in it. So there
It
it is.
does.
So,
yeah, it's worth
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I will agree with you that the big boss battle was a little underwhelming.
It was
but
lame, dude. It was not only underwhelming, it was lame. It gave it a whole minus a star. Like it went from a 4 to a 3 instantly with that boss battle. It was terrible. So he's
Yeah,
like bald now and burning, but he can't die. But then he just chops his head off and he dies. Wait a minute. So you can cut their head off and they just die? Well, they thought about
Apparently.
this forever. You know, they had to get silver bullets and special, you know, like shit to kill them.
Yeah.
No.
Cutting
You just
cutting
chop
the
their
head
head
off
off.
is
Just
generally
chop their
bad.
head
So
off. Just that's all you got to do. They're
Yeah.
dead instantly. I mean, it makes sense, but
Yeah, it does.
it's the first time I've ever seen a werewolf just die because his head got chopped. I didn't know you can chop a werewolf's head off. That's the thickest neck in the world.
Yeah.
Not just gonna chop a werewolf's head off. You just not with no sword, not with no regular gun, no sword.
Well, that's
or
why
nothing.
it took a
A werewolf to kill a
brute
werewolf.
strength, you know,
Werewolf.
werewolf
Werewolf.
arm slash. Yeah.
And you know the lore I have about werewolves is once you bite one and they bite, and then the next thing you know, there's just like thousands of them. It's like aliens and shit. It's like the damn vampires are like the predator, and the damn werewolves are like alien, to where they just spread like wildfire. Like if you don't contain them, they'll go everywhere. Like if you always need that one because it'll help you actually if you be friends with it, because that's every damn vampire and werewolf movie. They either enslave or befriend the head werewolf, and the werewolf helps the vampire. But they know they hate each other. They're going to eventually fight, and somebody's going to die.
Yeah.
That's the only way we can kill each other. Evidently, good.
Yeah.
You know, with all the damn movies we've watched, that's the only way they can kill each other. You got to be.
And then
mad,
you've got Underworld, where what's his name is a werewolf and a vampire. There,
yeah, he's a both, and
Yeah.
super
like,
old
it
movie
gets
for
deep,
everybody.
bro. And then how the fuck you gonna kill a werewolf vampire, dude? Yeah, it just
A
get
wolf
some
pyre.
Jesus in it.
A wolf pyre.
Man, dang old good stuff.
A Volf. He's a Volf. A VALF. A Volf.
Yeah.
Oh,
is that what they call him officially?
I know.
I don't know.
I feel like they did call him something officially.
They didn't
Justin,
call him
you gotta stop believing 90% of what I say. I'm so full of BS.
Is it a wolf pyre? It's a wolf pyre.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think his name's Michael.
Yeah.
It's a vamp dog.
It's a werepire.
What the hell is a vamp dog? Don't look it up. Don't do it.
Werewolf.
Not worth it.
Wolf. Werewolf.
Oof. Yeah. I don't know. But
it's a Wolfenstein.
So it sounds like
there's a Wolfenstein out there. It's a Frankenstein wolf thing.
Wolfenstein's a video game, man. So.
Oh my god, there's a whole lore. Oh my god, I'm gonna quit looking up stuff. Look, I got one song. You want me to play the song? I gotta play the song. Let's play this. Right. You gotta share it. I don't think I can share it. I can't do it. All right, share it. Now I'm gonna play it and mute
Your
yourself.
mom says I can come over and play with you again another day. That's
mute yourself.
Thank you, Mrs. Yoke.
See, now I'm thinking about this dude just. It looks like food for a werewolf.
Really can't be sure. That's when it all began.
But that horse looked like the horse version of one of those rubber chickens.
I heard the knock upon my door, and the Wolfman's brother, the Wolfman's brother came down on me. Well, the telephone was ringing. It's when I handed it to Liz. She said this isn't who it would be if it wasn't who it is. It's a Wolfman's brother, the Wolfman's brother coming down on me. side street or stairway to the stars. I hear the high-pitched cavitation, propellers from afar. It's the Wolfman's brother, 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 coming down on me. So with endless excitement and smooth atonal sound, it's like a cross between a hurricane and a ship that's run aground. It's a Wolfman's brother, the 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 Wolfman's brother, coming down on, coming down. It's a Wolfman's brother, Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's brother. Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's brother. Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's brother. It's a Wolfman's
All right.
Nice.
I'm surprised we didn't get kicked off of YouTube because we've done far less and we played far more of that song than we did anything else. So, like literally. Are you guys
Things
still
are
with me?
changing, man. Things
I'm
are
here.
changing.
Okay, just making
I'm
sure because
listening.
yeah, I mean like we played a trailer and it got stopped like 10 seconds into the trailer.
Yeah, this is
And we're
different.
like,
This
"What?"
is like cool bands. And I mean, they might get pissed later, but band
Yeah.
leaders are cool. And
That's cool.
YouTube is a little different on the inside. Kind of like, you know, people from Reddit getting fired and stuff. You know, things like that starting to happen. So let's
Oh,
test
okay.
the water.
I got a clip from a movie for you, but it's from
Let's
a really
go.
bad old movie. I don't know if we could show it or not, though. So
Doesn't get good.
you know what?
We can try.
I'll save it.
Why
I'll
not?
show it. I'll show
We
it
already
Yeah.
try.
later on.
Yeah, we'll
It's from
probably
that
We can push our luck.
Vampirella movie. So
yeah.
We can push our luck.
Nah.
I'm good. Although
It's,
I
you know, I didn't.
I gotta-
it's like,
I gotta run too because I gotta go get some food before I'm on with Pops at 8. So or at 11.
all right. Well, here's our movies for next week.
let's
right.
go.
Let's pop this up here. Boom. The Color Out of Space and Ash.
What
So we
is-
will be watching The Color Out of Space. It actually has
I've never heard of either
Nicolas
of those
Cage.
movies.
It's an H.P. Lovecraft
Oh my
movie.
God.
It's
Can we
based on an
swap
H.P.
it?
Lovecraft movie. And
Wow.
Ash it's I don't know, cosmic horror. It sounds really fun.
Yeah, let's
So
swap. Can we do the first one last? Yeah, Color Space. Can we do that one on Thursday? Or no?
I could probably send it to you.
Okay.
Well, it's on Hulu.
No. Can we do it on Thursday?
But why?
Okay. Never
I
mind.
think it's gonna be a little more tame than what Ash is. I'll have to look and see.
Okay.
others-
Oh, I see why. Okay.
Yeah, because
cool,
it has
cool,
Nicolas
cool.
Cage and it might be a little more friendly
There.
to
Alright.
people.
In the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'll
Gotcha.
look into it and see if what we can do.
No problem, man.
But yeah, so yeah, that's the movies for next week. And I'll
Sweet.
let y'all head out so that way we can
That'll be
go on
awesome.
about our business.
Yeah, I'm gonna go eat some chow. So I'm gonna say bye, everybody, because
Adios.
I'm gonna
See you, Nim. Thanks for
throw
coming,
some
brother.
food down my gullet. I will talk to y'all later,
Yep.
Yeah.
and
See you.
I will
Peace.
see some of you at the top of the hour. So,
That's right.
all right, bye, 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 bye,
See
bye,
ya.
bye.
And then we'll also have we're going to be interviewing Christopher Brown on Joy of Drawing / interviews. And then later on, we will be doing It's Frickin' Figures.
Mhm.
And we'll be having a special guest, Corsair Creations. That's going to be fun, good time interview and hanging out and all that. So, yeah, that's what you have to look forward to on our broadcast.
Cool.
And
I know a guy that like collects figures. He's got a little small store. I'm
yeah,
gonna go over there and film, just run the camera around, send it to you.
yeah,
So
that sounds
it's
cool.
I can't I don't know ever when I'm gonna get over on that side, but it's close to me. So and we go there from time to time. Next time
Nice.
I'm gonna film it and send it to you. He's got all kind of figures. You'd love it. His
That's
shop's
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate y'all hanging out, and we'll stick around and hang out with Pops and Nim at the top of the hour, and then we'll see you next week.
All right.
Oh,
Done.
actually, we also have one other thing. We have
Oh, okay.
episode watch along Talon
Oh, yeah.
Crew Sunday at 4:00. So be there. Be square. See
Sunday
y'all later.
at
Thunder Nerds Ho.